truth hidden in plain sight. Although we never had the capability of breaking through what we call the firmament and what NASA calls space, because there is no space. In this video, I will show you that space does not exist, and all that's above are lights, and the heavens are above. No one's ever been into space. The ISS doesn't exist. The craft and the professor of this video do exist. His name, Auguste Antoine Picard, born the 28th of January 1884. He was a Swiss physicist, inventor, and explorer known for his record-breaking hot air balloon flights, with which he studied Earth's upper atmosphere and cosmic rays, and for his invention of the first bathysphere, in which he made a number of unmanned dives in 1948 to explore the ocean's depths. In 1931, Professor Auguste Picard, a physicist, took the first balloon flight high above the Earth to the stratosphere. In his pressurized aluminum gondola, he reached 51,000 feet, about 10 miles in altitude. In his words, he said, "It seemed a flat disk with upturned edges." I repeat, in his own words, Picard in 1931 says it seemed a flat disk with upturned edges. Now, this has been hidden from us. I mean, who ever even heard of this guy until now, until all the flat earthers are researching and found him. Otherwise, you're not going to look in no history book and find him until maybe now. But no one has been into space, and everything you've seen in that commercial is 100% the reality of your existence. Although we don't have the technology to break through this firmament, and trust me when I tell you, God will not allow us to ever have the technology to do so, because above us are the heavens above. This is what we're finding out in reality. This is why we say, you know, this is why when people ask us what is so important about flat Earth, I mean, it's the most important thing other than God. Well, God and the flat Earth are one. To know the Earth is flat and there is no way into space, and space is just a made-up fiction brought to you by the New World Order and NASA, the powers that be, Satan himself. This is who written this fiction. All right? To hide this truth, I mean, if you really knew that the heavens were above and there's a firmament and you cannot, and space doesn't exist, you wouldn't be asking what is the importance of a flat Earth. You would already know. You would be in awe. People who ask what is so important about Earth being flat don't believe the Earth is flat. They don't see it. Their eyes aren't open. It is the biggest truth and the biggest lie, hiding God from man. There is no space. There is no traveling to Mars or Venus. These are just lights in water. Alright? This truth is not meant to wake up the world. Either you're gonna be awoken by God and helped by your fellow man, or you're not. The true people asleep, the really people who are fast asleep, are the ones spreading all the New World Order horseshit, who put out video after video. As soon as the New World Order makes a video and they say, oh, we're going to retaliate and tell the real truth, you work for the New World Order when you do this. That's why I no longer do that. I came to the point where, you know, when I saw everything as to being a hoax, and I was right. So for me to go to Mail Online and to continue what I was doing is backpedaling. Okay, I'm awake now. I am not like all the rest, and I mean all of them out there working for the New World Order, because you're drumming to their beat. They know you're making videos, so when they put out information, you got to keep that in mind. That means they want you to talk about what you're talking about. Okay? They cannot lie to us, but they have to that's why they have to put the truth in plain sight. And you people don't understand that. just like the rappers, the rap music, and all the musicians. And they say, look at all the stuff in the music videos. Yeah, look at all the stuff you put in your videos. And then you have a website, and now you're just like Alex Jones. Do you understand? I'm fully awake, and the rest of you are not. Do you understand me? Okay? You people are silly to me. And I pretty much mean everybody I ever fucking did work with. They all have their heads up their ass, putting out video after video. They have not a fucking clue of this realm. Alright? The heavens are above. You were put here in a prison. And you know, somebody says, Max thinks this is a prison, right? I was in a chat room. Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes, and she goes, oh, Max says in the chat room that he said this is a prison, and they're laughing, oh, ha, 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 whatever the reply is horseshit, because they don't understand. Okay, you were not put here to go out and have a fucking great time. You were put here to be punished. You were put here to reconcile with God. And all these Flat Earthers don't understand this. They think they found God now, and they don't have to pray to Him, talk to Him, or mention Him. They say, Creator. You have not found God if you're calling Him a creator and saying God bless. It goes beyond that. My evidence is because I cried out to God and I asked God to show me Himself, and He did. And unless He gives you the eyes to see and the ears to hear, all right? I've seen demons in the eyes of all the newscasters and anyone on TV who was demon possessed. One of the first ones I saw was Donald Trump in 2011. And people scoff and laugh at me when I keep bringing this up because they don't believe it. You want to know that the scriptures are real? You go to the Jonathan Kleck's channel, okay? I was saved by God through Jonathan Kleck in 2011, and I was given gifts, the eyes and the ears to see. And that's when I figured out the moon was not what we thought it was. You cannot land on it. It is an illusion. It's just a light. What we call a hologram, but not really, because we don't understand what it is. Alright? And there's people, and I'd love to mention their names, but they're complete fucking idiots, and what difference would it make? They would just attack me. That don't understand this and mock me. I truly have awakened. Alright? This is a prison. God didn't put people on this earth born with no arms and no legs, so you can come up and say, oh, this is not a prison. Okay? Who took the arms and legs off this person and was born with no arms and legs? That person doesn't have the same chance as you. We all have different circumstances, but the one circumstance is this is a prison. And the person who took the arms and legs off this person is Satan himself. He controls this realm. This is his realm that God allows him to take control of. You are not put here to have a good time. You are not put here to go traveling space, which does not exist. Okay? What is a prison? A prison is something you cannot get out of. We cannot go above. The heavens are above. Alright? And all these people who are atheists, you know, it's just too bad. You know, and especially the people who are still using the Ouija board. The Ouija board works 100%. I used to use it for years. Alright, and I can go in depth on that. But you're talking to demons. And the same thing with remote viewing. You're talking to demons. You're getting powered by the devil. Okay, that's why when you predict something and it doesn't come true, it's the same thing with the Ouija board. They're lying to you. You're not supposed to use your fucking third eye. These are of the devil. The Ouija board and remote viewing are the exact same thing. And the exact same thing, another exact same thing, is blood over intent. It's satanic. It's just, it's the devil. When you do this blood over intent thing, you look like you're fucking in a trance. All the people who have done this, who have made videos, are in like a trance, a demonic trance. Yes, they're going to give you information that sounds right and it may even be true, but it's a deception and you should not be doing it. Right? They're all saying, "Oh, we got to lead into the center, lead and follow the north." You know, go ahead, go there. How are you going to get there? They're so demonically possessed with their horseshit, they don't see it. It's the same as the Ouija board and the same as remote viewing. These are things you stay away from. And stay away from these people because they'll get you entrapped in their horseshit. Alright? You're in a realm. The heavens are above. The firmament is above. They're just lights. There is no Venus. There is no Mars. There is no Pluto. But they exist only in light form as the sun and the moon. There is no dark side of the moon. There are no spinning balls in space. This is 100% a prison, a realm you have to reconcile with God. We were once gods, and we shall die like men. You understand that? You want to understand Scripture? Go to the Jonathan Kleck channel. If you have any questions, you ask him. You know, there's a lot of truthers out there that read the Bible and they don't understand it. There's another truther out there that actually a flat earther named Jeranism. Almost every video he does, he tries to disprove Jesus Christ. And the warning to Jeranism: you don't know what you're speaking of when you do this. All right? The reason why you don't understand the Bible is because you don't have God. Without God, you're not going to know a damn thing in that Bible. I don't recommend anyone reading the Bible unless you pray to God first. You'll never understand it. If there's anything in that Bible you don't believe, you go to Jonathan Kleck and he'll explain it to you 100%, and you'll have no doubt. All right. Now, I haven't read the Bible, but what I know of the Bible is what God shows me. It's a long story. I always said, just because I used to have to battle the Bible thumpers who have no clue of what they speak of. All religions, all churches are of the devil. It's satanic. Okay? They created the religions to drown out Jesus Christ and the Bible. They made everything look similar and the same, and this is all a deception. There are no religion. There's no true religion. There's just Jesus Christ. There's just God. That's it. God is not a religion. God is just your Lord and King. You called your parents, your father, your mother a religion? My Father in heaven is not my religion. That is my Lord and King. He exists. We were once gods and we will die like men. Do you understand that? All right? We're all guilty. There's not one person out of the 7 billion, if there's 7 billion people on this earth, that are more guilty or more sinful than another. And people who don't know God will not understand this. That's why they don't understand why God can forgive a murderer. Because every person that is birthed into this demonic realm are 100% guilty of going against God. So your only thing to do in here, no matter what you do in here, is just to reconcile with God. It's almost like a recreation or a, what do they call in Star Trek? How they test a computer frequency out first, you know, like a computer test to see if it would work in the real life. It's not real. That's what people don't understand. They think, oh, I'm better than this person. They point that little fucking finger at you. I'm better than you. No, you're not. You've been put in here and found guilty. We're all guilty 100% of the same exact thing. That's why we are here. All right? And that's why sometimes the people who do the worst things, those are the people that truly find God. Simulation, that's the word I'm looking for. It's a simulation. God, you know, this is created for us just to get back and reconcile with God. And whatever you do in here doesn't matter as long as you get back with God. And that's why people don't understand it. And that's why they point that bony little fucking twig finger at you and say, I'm better than him. Because they're godless, they're moralists, and they have no Lord and King. They think they've done no wrong. They don't understand they've been put here to be punished. They've been put here in prison. And the heavens are above. All right? I was saved by God in 2011. And I could tell someone who's saved and who preaches the truth because I'm one of them. We talk the same, we act the same, we do the same things. You know, we're on the same page. People who don't know God, they don't understand. They can't see anything. They're still in this realm. They still want the wants of everybody in this. I don't want to be here. I don't want anything. You know? I'm bored. I can't purchase something to make myself happy. I don't want to be here. There's nothing in this realm that I like. This is because once you find out it's a prison and you know that you've wronged, you know, we were once gods. All right? I'm pretty sure we created man in our own image. And God put us in those bodies and said, okay, you went against me, now you are one of those people. And he put us in this realm. All right? We went against God, the devil leading him, and that's why we're here. We're all angels. All right? We have no memory of what we used to be, but we were once gods, and now we will die like men, and then enter a second death after this, depending if whether or not you reconcile with God. This is a truth that you can only come to if you know God. You have to save yourself. That's the only thing. You're not here to change the world, change the realm, change the prison. It can't be done. You would be the first person, you know, in your pajamas behind your computer, going up against the principalities to do so. You don't have the authority or the power to do that. Do you understand me? If you're banging your fist against your fucking computer table saying, I can't stand it, we're going to stand up, people. Come on, we got to fight back. No, we're not. You're not going to fight these people. All right? Doesn't mean you're not going to stop telling the truth or warning people, because you're supposed to talk to anyone who will listen. But you must know this prison, it's exactly what it's a prison, will not change. You can't change it. It's run by the devil. They want, the more people that come into this realm, the more power Satan has. That's why sex is the biggest thing on this earth, because it's power in the souls. The more souls that come into this prison, the more power the devil has. That's why on the subconscious level they want you to reproduce, because that's how you get into this realm. Your birth into this creation that I think we had a hand in making. We were once gods and we will die like men.